in Georgia, we think of Georgia as a traditional red state.
Right.
But the Democrats are running Michelle Nunn, daughter of significant political figure in the Georgia Democratic firmament, Sam Nunn. And there seems to be talk of a gradually changing electorate in Georgia, one that may eventually turn into something that Democrats can exploit. Can you talk about that?
Or it may be happening right now.
It might be happening right now.
Georgia's sort of a state not unlike North Carolina, not unlike Virginia, where although it's a southern state and had long been a red state, still arguably is, the urban center in Georgia has been growing very rapidly, and the non-white population of Georgia has been growing right along with it as a share. There have been a fair number of immigration, and just the growth of the younger urban population and suburban population has made for an environment more favorable to Democrats. And it's been sort of the one pick among the data geeks like me that cover these things as the state sort of most likely to be the next purple state. Now the question is whether A, that's happening fast enough, and B, whether Michelle Nunn and the Democrats can turn out those Atlanta voters, those sort of drop-off voters who usually only vote in presidential elections, at a high enough rate to close this race down. Nunn has had an assist, in a sense, from her opponent, who said some things about how proud he is of having outsourced jobs as a businessman that the Nunn campaign's exploited. And so polling over the last few weeks has shown that very close. The difficulty, I think, for Nunn is the fact that the winner has to get 50% plus one, has to win an absolute majority in order to win, or there's a runoff. There's a libertarian candidate in the race who looks and sounds as much like a Tea Party candidate as a libertarian, and it's not clear what happens to her vote if this race goes to a runoff. One conventional wisdom is that would hurt Nunn, that Nunn's best chance is to win an election night. But it's, the polling now is very close and a little bit all over the place.